Here it goes. Let's get ready to weld. What's up guys, Bearded Jeeper here. Today I'm gonna attempt my first welds. We're gonna try to weld this lower radiator support on. It was taken off for some reason. I got this one off a donor Jeep. It's gonna be my first attempt to weld, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Only way to learn is to try it and give it a shot, right? Alright, so the spots I need to weld are right here, along here, and there's supposed to be part of the frame that comes out and meets and sandwiches this, and there's some plug welds that go in here. So I'm gonna have to either weld a plate onto here or bend this over and weld it. Something to attach this part here. And then there's gonna be a couple welds underneath, I believe. Grinder's dead. I just went to the store and picked up a cheap angle grinder. This one actually plugs in, so the battery won't die, so I can actually get this ground down and get this welded up. So those are what my first welds look like. If you can see, it's kind of bright out here. Not the greatest welds, but she'll hold. So as part of my first kind of fabrication, I guess, I have this steel that I picked up at the local hardware store. I'm going to make a little plate for here because there's supposed to be a piece that comes off this edge and meets up with this and kind of sandwiches, and you do some plug welds there. I still gotta weld the bottom in, but I want to cut these pieces, probably just a little square piece, not too big, and weld that in. Alright, I think, I'm only gonna go to there, so mark it here, and then mark where the end of this comes, right there. I'll connect these with a straight edge and we'll cut out a piece. Got this plate held on here with a pair of vice grips. It's hanging a little bit below. I gave myself a little extra so I can trim it off after. It's nice and flush at the top. And that's what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and put some welds in this. Try to get that held in there and then cut off the bottom. So I cut the little edge off there and I pounded that into there. I just got to weld that on there. Weld a little bit more up the edge, hopefully not burn through anymore. So they're not the greatest welds. Got them ground down, not perfectly flat, but alright. That's the finished product. I didn't do a professional job. It's my first time welding, but I just wanted to show it doesn't take a professional to do every little task. You can teach yourself to weld, and I'm gonna slowly progress, get better at welding. So if you guys have ever wanted to weld, give it a shot. You never know, it's not super difficult. If I can do it, anyone can do it. So it's gonna hold, it's gonna do its job, and that's all I needed to do. I'm gonna slowly get better at welding, and I think it's a good skill to develop. So if you've ever been curious about welding, give it a shot. Pick up a cheap welder, borrow a cheap welder. I wouldn't say I know how to weld yet, but I am getting there, and practice makes perfect. I gotta start somewhere, so you'll see me welding a lot more on this Jeep. I'm gonna take you along for the ride and kind of bring you along and show you the process and me learning how to weld. I think it's going to be really great for some of you that want to learn how to weld, to show you that not everyone starts out a professional welder, fabricator. It takes some steps and you'll get there eventually. Alright, but I just wanted to say thanks for watching, guys, and as always, stay bearded, stay Jeepin'. I'm out.